Good evening. Welcome to Bez Arts Hub. We have so many new faces here in the crowd. Like, how many of you are brand new here? Wow, like the whole crowd. Thank you, Andrew Hyatt, for bringing a whole bunch of new people to Bez Arts Hub. We're so glad you found us. We built this place for this region because we figured we need more places for live music to happen. So we're here whenever you want your live music needs to be satisfied. I'm Sandy Rosine. I'm the owner and creative director here at Bez Arts Hub. And I want to begin by acknowledging that we are on the unceded ancestral and traditional territories of the Kwantlen, Katzie, Semiahmoo, and Matsqui nations. And we count it a real privilege to be here, acknowledging that the Indigenous people have a rich heritage of arts and culture, that we actually just get to trip along behind what they've been doing for generations. And we're grateful to be here and doing that. In case you didn't know, as our name suggests, Bez Arts Hub, we have a whole bunch of things happening in the direction of the arts. Midweek, we have dance classes for literally all ages, from ages 3 to 63. So if you were waiting to take that tap class, or your childhood ballet dreams need to be fulfilled in some ways, you can check out our classes online. We also have a gospel choir. We have comedy improv classes that happen midweek. And so we'd love for you to check out our website. We will send you emails to remind you that we're here. We hope you don't unsubscribe, because we do hope that you'll kind of get a heads up of all the great things that we have coming up here at Bez. So we'd love for you to take a look at that. And Russ, I realize I left my little cheat sheet behind, but I'm going to try to remember. Upcoming, we have November 1st, Ryan McMahon, fabulous artist that we really love and appreciate. And then November 7th to the 9th, we have a play. We're kind of changing it up. And we have Ron Reed from Pacific Theater. He's coming to do a play called The Top 10,000 of All Time. And it's kind of our crossover between our music life here at Bez and our theater life here at Bez. And he's here for 3 nights, and you're going to love what he does. He is a stellar actor, playwright, amazing guy. And then on November 21st, we have a brain fog. Honey Bear. We have Honey Bear on November 21st. Those tickets are almost sold out. So if you want to see Honey Bear, you'll want to get tickets pretty quick there. And then we've got a couple of new additions that have just transpired on the 28th. You got to help me, Russ, because I forgot my cheat sheet. T. Buckley on the 28th. Featuring Aaron James, one of our very own, as the warm-up act. And then we have, on the 29th of November, we have C.R. Avery. And he is doing a fascinating Bob Dylan hip-hop rock opera. Something like that. He is a riotous guy. He's absolutely a riot. And then once a month on Saturdays, we have very, very comedy improv. You can bring all your friends, have a hilarious night. It's absolutely fantastic. And I'm going to make one other note. On Thursday nights, we have open mic night. And so if you're a emerging, burgeoning, or even a closet musician, and you want to try out your skills, we have our open mic happening every Thursday. And if, like our beginning act tonight, you have an exceptional skill, you may be able to open up for great artists like Andrew Hyatt. And so that's where I'm going to start. Tonight we have Payton Rector. Welcome to the stage, Payton.
Hello, everyone. We're just gonna jump right in here. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't wanna give you one more minute of my time. And if you ask for money, no, I wouldn't give a dime. After everything I gave, you just threw my heart away. It's so tragic. So now I'm seeing red, driving past the county line. You're probably still in bed, but at least you're not in mine. Oh, my guess is if I stayed, it would have put me in my grave. That ain't dramatic. Just when I thought I'd seen it all, the phone starts ringing with your call, and you're begging just to have a second chance. Fool me twice and it's my fault, and I'm already moving on. So maybe I should warn you in advance that I'll show up to a party walking with another guy. He'll be handsome and he's way taller than you. And I don't care if you get angry, kinda hope it makes you cry. It's too late and there'll be nothing you can do. Sorry, no, I'm not sorry, no, I'm not sorry for being over you. I've got me a new Prince Charming, and I don't even feel bad. He looks even better when he takes off his cowboy hat. And if it breaks your heart in two to hear I've got somebody new, that's just a bonus. 'Cause he's a regular James Dean. He holds my hand, he's nice to me, and he always picks the phone up when I call. With his big blue eyes and sandy hair, I know you're gonna stop and stare. And I've already mentioned that he's tall. And I'll show up to a party walking with another guy. He'll be handsome and he's way taller than you. And I don't care if you get angry, kinda hope it makes you cry. It's too late and there'll be nothing you can do. Sorry, no, I'm not sorry, no, I'm not sorry, no, not to you. Oh, I'm not sorry, no, I'm not sorry, no, I'm not sorry for being over you, for being over you. Thank you guys so much. Wow. Well, hi, everyone. My name is Payton Rector, and I'm a country singer from White Rock. And yeah, I'm really happy to be here with you guys tonight, so thank you for having me. This next song is a song I wrote a little bit ago called Behind. We're going to get a little bit sad now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm fine now, I'm living without you. I'm not even thinking about you. Maybe just a little when it's late at night. I said that I ended in my way. Left town, hit the open highway. Wind on my face helped my tears dry. Wish it was, but it ain't that easy. I know that you don't need me. I'm done pretending I'm alright. Gonna throw this truck in drive. Gonna wash you from my mind. fell hard on the day that I met you. Friends said it was too good to be true. That thought never even crossed my mind. I thought maybe it was the real thing. I danced like a puppet on your string. Down bad, couldn't even tell you why. Oh, the pain hits me without warning. I miss you in the morning. Nobody's sleeping on your side. Gonna throw this truck in drive. Gonna wash you from my mind. Hate to admit it now that I'm leaving, but you gave me a hell of a feeling in these bright red review lights. There's a piece I leave behind. Gonna throw this truck in drive. Gonna wash you from my mind. Hate to admit it now that I'm leaving, but you gave me a hell of a feeling in these bright red review lights. There's a piece I leave behind. Piece I leave behind. Thank you. All right, well, as you guys can all see, there's someone else up on this stage with me who I'd also like to introduce you to, everyone. This is the very talented Matt Gage. And he doesn't just play guitar, he is a man of many talents, and he's also my co-writer, my co-producer, and we're currently working on an album together, which I'm very excited about. And we actually wrote this next song together last winter, so I guess about a year ago, and it's called Good Fight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drunk and it's been another long night. You don't even ask me if I'm alright. Baby, you can tell when you look at me. Silver tears underneath the moonlight. Every time I say this is the last fight, then I turn around when I go to leave. Tired of the back and forth, I don't even know no more. Tell me what we're fighting for, it's killing me. We've been battling for so long, feel so weak I can't be strong. It's so wrong even when it feels right. Oh, when we both know this ain't the good fight, baby. Can't keep putting on this show. Oh, I think it's time for me to let go. We've been holding on too tight. Oh, and we both know this ain't the good fight, baby. Baby, don't you tell me that it's selfish. Can you really tell me that you want this? Say it honestly, is it worth the pain? So hard to give you up, to say I'm done, I've had enough. But we go round and round and nothing's gonna change. Know that if you ask me to, I try until I'm black and blue. But now there's nothing left to do. It's time for me to leave. Oh, and we both know this ain't the good fight, baby. Can't keep putting on this show. Oh, I think it's time for me to let go. We've been holding on too tight. Oh, and we both know this ain't the good fight, baby. Ain't the good fight, baby. Tired of the back and forth. I don't even know no more. Tell me what we're fighting for. Silence is killing me. We've been battling for so long. Feel so weak, I can't be strong. It's so wrong even when it feels right. Oh, and we both know this ain't the good fight, baby. Can't keep putting on this show. Oh, I think it's time for me to let go. We've been holding on too tight. Oh, and we both know this ain't the good fight, baby. Thank you.
Well, since we're in a bit of a somber mood and I'm on a streak of sad songs, I think I'll play you a song called We All Die in the End. But it's actually not that sad. If you listen to the words, it's really a love song, so it's happy. It just sounds sad. Alrighty. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Birchwood trees hold memories. Sunburned kiss from the heat of the August sun. Unravel your mysteries. Don't turn away when we've only just begun. I hear your voice through the radio dial. In the crimson sky, I can see your smile. Ooh, when the heat dies down, frost sets in and the leaves turn brown. Ooh, would you stick around? Stay with me in this one white town. Don't let go of my hand, honey. We all die in the end. I know that you've lost a lot. Though we're both scared doesn't mean that we shouldn't try. Sitting in this parking lot, everything we could be hidden in your eyes. Don't wanna love you down the telephone line, but I'll take what you give if it makes you mine. Ooh, when the heat dies down, frost sets in and the leaves turn brown. Ooh, would you stick around? Stay with me in this one-way town. Don't let go of my hand, honey. We all die in the end. Ooh,
Thank you. All right, now I'm really gonna lighten the mood with a song called Another Breakup Song. I promise this one actually is gonna lighten the mood. I wrote this song a while ago, and it kind of pulled me out of a little bit of a funk that I was in. And for me, it's just kind of a reminder that even if you get your heart broken by somebody, that it doesn't take away who you are and the things that make you special. And you can always come back to that and find a way to make yourself feel better eventually. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Baby, don't humor me. Oh, the idea you might be faking's been on my mind. Tell me, will you be true to me? Do I gotta deal with my heart breaking another time? You know I've been through the ringer. I've been let down once or twice. It mean a lot to this country singer. Oh, if you could just play nice. But if you don't, I could write another breakup song. Stay up singing it all night long. Grab my guitar, and if I get the key, then maybe it'll get me on the TV screen, and you'll be sitting on your couch watching me. Babe, I hope you don't, but if you do me wrong, I could write another breakup song. I guess you've been a gentleman, but I've been known to trust a man too easily. Oh, and I bet you ain't heaven sent. Probably broken a heart or two before, and you can make it 3. Oh, 'cause it might do some damage if you choose to walk away. And though I know that I would manage, I'm still hoping that you'll stay. But if you don't, I could write another breakup song. Stay out singing it all night long. Play it at a bar, and if I get the key, oh well, maybe it'll get me on the TV screen, and you'll be sitting on your couch watching me. Really hope you don't, but if you do me wrong, I could write another breakup song. Whoa, I could write another breakup song. Catch my big break with another breakup song. Thank you, guys. All right, well, I think we've got time for one more song for you guys. But before we do our last song, I just want to say thank you so much to Andrew Hyatt for having us. Are you guys excited to see Andrew Hyatt tonight? No, I'm very excited. And also thank you to the Bez Arts Hub for this opportunity. You guys are so welcoming here, and it's just such a great environment. I've been to a couple of their open mics on Thursdays, and I highly recommend it for anyone in this room who plays music, who wants to be in a creative environment that's just so kind and welcoming. And I want to thank all you guys for coming out and for being here with us and listening to my songs. I really appreciate it. Oh, and one more thing. If you guys like my music and you want to follow me on social media, it's Payton Rector Music. I always forget to say that, so. So, this last song
is a song we actually released this year as a single. And it was a lot of fun. We wrote it at the beginning of the year, released it in May, and it's called Chevrolet. And it's pretty self-explanatory, so I'll just tell you the story. Didn't plan it, no, it isn't right. But boy, you deserve it after what you did last night. You went out drinking, never came home. I tried to call, but it seems you turned off your phone. Brand new tank of gasoline, gathering up all my things, so I took everything I packed tonight. Ever coming back, put my foot on the gas, and I left your clothes in the driveway. I got one pack of cigarettes, and I don't even miss you yet. Music up with the windows down, I'm about to hit the highway. I think it's about time to make my getaway in your big red Chevrolet. Come tomorrow morning, you'll open up your eyes. You're not gonna see your true love sitting in the drive. They'll be looking for me, I won't be in town. Yeah, I'm gonna drive this thing till I run out of ground. I think for all my wasted time, punishment if it's the crime. So I took everything I packed tonight. Ever coming back, put my foot on the gas, and I left your clothes in the driveway. I got one pack of cigarettes, and I don't even miss you yet. Music up with the windows down, I'm about to hit the highway. I think it's well past time to make my getaway in your big red Chevrolet. So I took everything I packed tonight. Ever coming back, put my foot on the gas, and I left your clothes in the driveway. I got one pack of cigarettes, and I don't even miss you yet. Music up with the windows down, I'm about to hit the highway. I think it's about time to make my getaway. Yeah, I think it's well past time to make my getaway in your big red Chevrolet. Oh, honey, I'm in your big red Chevrolet. Thank you guys so much for having us. Have a great rest of your evening.
And friends, we're going to welcome to the stage Andrew Hyatt.
How's everyone doing? Nice. It's good to see you guys. Thank you for spending your Sunday night with me. My favorite thing about... Oh, you're a very quiet crowd. Okay, excellent. Let me get ready here. I moved a bunch of shit around, and now I'm not ready. My favorite thing about these shows is it's basically like watching me fall backwards in slow motion downstairs. We're in tune, great. How many of you have seen me play before, just out of curiosity? Okay, a few of you. So there's a lot of first-timers, that's great. If you're here for the radio hits, you've come to the wrong show. No, I'm just kidding. We will play some of those, I promise. And I use hits very lightly. Anyway, I was sat with a good friend of mine, Jim Witter, and he's probably like 20 years my senior. I'm going to talk a lot at this show, just so you know. And Jim and I were talking about, well, first we were just trying to find some fucking common ground because we are a few years apart and have lived very different lives. And I said something like, man, or he said something along the lines of, man, I've been in this business so long that when I first started touring, I used to call ahead and have like a landline put in. Maybe he's 30 years my senior, in like the green room, because I'm 25, clearly. Yikes. Reminds me I gotta book some Botox pretty soon. And I was like, yeah, man, I feel like I've been in this quite a while. But the main difference, really, that like of the other ones, I'm like, I just noticed the other day that a lot of the new hotels that I'm staying in don't have Bibles in them anymore. And everyone used to. And I guess for whatever reason, that's become slightly obsolete. Anyway, we wrote this song, and it's about how a lot of things have changed, but some things should stay the same. And it's called Bibles. Here it is. I got thinking the other day about how much everything has changed, how growing up ain't what it was for me. Instead of hanging on the streets, kids hang out on a screen. It's got me reminiscing about how it used to be when we ate dinner around the table and phones hung on the wall. When we only had 5 channels, that's when we had it all. Yeah, we rode around in truck beds and knew our neighbors' names back when stores were closed on Sundays. Those were the good old days. Sure, this old world ain't what it was before. And they don't put Bibles in hotel rooms anymore. Couldn't sleep the other night, so I rolled over, kissed my wife. Yeah, I got up and poured myself a drink. I realized I can't go back to the way things were in the past, but I can choose the life that I live day to day. So I'll eat dinner around my table, hell, I'll put away my phone. I'll pay for just 5 channels, 'cause I don't need them all. Yeah, I'll go to church on Sundays and learn my neighbors' names. Yeah, the times they are changing, but some things should stay the same. Yeah, this old world ain't what it was before. And they don't put Bibles in hotel rooms anymore. Called my dad the other day to talk about how much things change. Yeah, I knew just what he was gonna say. He said, eat dinner around your table. Son, put away your phone. Pay for just 5 channels, 'cause you don't need them all. He said, go to church on Sundays and learn your neighbor's name. Sure, the times they are changing, but some things should stay the same. Yeah, this old world ain't what it was before. Sure, this old world ain't what it was before. Yeah, this old world ain't what it was before. So what if there's no Bibles in hotel rooms anymore? Thank you. If you came here to be happy tonight, you are going to leave clinically depressed, I promise you. It's kind of been my thing for the last little bit. Speaking of sad, so I got married for 4 months one time. I keep a scorecard on my finger, 0 for 1, on marriage. Anyway, we were together for a very long time, 12 years, and then, I don't know, I guess the electrician wiring the shop she was building was better looking than I was or something. I don't fucking know. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. So basically, I just one day was like, okay, I found out, so I packed my car. I grabbed my 2 guitars, my German Shepherd, and a backpack, called my brother. He came over with his big truck, and we loaded up all my shit, threw it in storage. And I basically just drove to Nashville. I just started driving because I was like, it's either this or I'm going to prison. Not against her, against the guy. But in hindsight, whatever. Good for him. It gets worse, guys. I promise. We'll get there later on in the night. Anyway, so I moved over there. And then, I was like, this is pretty good. And I got on some dating apps, and that was kind of fun. And then I proceeded to put, like, every drug known to man into my body for 6 months. And just stayed as high as I fucking could. And I remember kind of coming to after a 4-day bender. I tried to sleep. We just, if you've done a lot of cocaine, you know that laying there staring at the ceiling, you're just like measuring the square footage as you lay there. You gave away that you like cocaine. Anyway, shit. I was just like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Like, there's like a dinner plate with a mountain of cocaine on my fucking island, and my dog's looking at me like, what the fuck, bro? And so I was like, okay, maybe I should go to therapy and work through this, and I did. And I realized that I just didn't want to feel anything, so I wrote this song, and we were going to try and put it out to country radio. We sent it out, but we couldn't convince them that Between the Lines was about driving. Anyway, here it is. "11 weeks on the road, sleeping in hotel beds. Yeah, I'm tired, running low. I started and quit cigarettes between Calgary and my hometown. Chase the drip to drown you out, scared that you'll be there when I come down. Between the lines and bloodshot eyes, the whiskey and the women, there's hurting in the quiet place. Hell, it's fueling my condition. I stay high, I stay drunk, too damn scared to sober up. Well, the only time it hurts is when I'm right between the lines. Other hearts I've tried to hold, it just end in disaster. Cause every girl in my phone ain't what I'm chasing after. Between Tennessee and my hometown, I went and fucked them all to drown you out. Scared that you'll be there when I come down. Between the lines and bloodshot eyes, the whiskey and the women, this hurting in the quiet place, yeah, it's fueling my condition. Well, I stay high, I stay drunk, too damn scared to sober up. Well, the only time it hurts is when I'm right. Come on, Dave. Between the lines and bloodshot eyes, the whiskey and the women, this hurting in the quiet place, fuck, it's fueling my condition. I stay high, I stay drunk, too damn scared to sober up. Well, the only time it hurts is when I'm right between the lines and bloodshot eyes, the whiskey and the women, this hurting in the quiet place, yeah, it's fueling my condition. I stay high, I stay drunk, too damn scared to sober up. The only time it hurts is when I'm right between the lines. Right between the lines. Right between the lines. Yeah, the only time it hurts is when I'm right between the lines. Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks. That's the only upbeat song we're playing all night. I wish I was kidding. No, I'm just... so I do this thing where you see Dave here sitting very patiently with just a patch cord, because I write an entire list, and then I tell him the first 2 songs we're going to play every night, and then I make him guess based on the story that I'm telling. And he's like, okay, this one's about drugs. He's like, well, that narrows it down to 7 songs. And he's like, this one's about women. That narrows it down to 9. Yeah, so he's just patiently being patient. Give it up for Dave Carlson. We've been playing in bands together since I was 14 years old. We've been playing in bands together, and he's done the majority of the driving on this rip because I've been a passenger princess, and yeah, appreciate you, man. Love you, brother.
Of course, love you, man.
I don't know what to play. You guys are like a really fun crowd. I feel like I'm gonna break you. It's kind of, I guess it's kind of the point. Let's see. I wrote this song not that long ago. I'm gonna play it, and it's I don't know. Let's see. We're doing it. There's my capo. Told you, it's like watching a guy fall backwards down the stairs in slow motion. So someone very close to me. It's not really my story to tell, so I can't tell you the full thing, but or who it was. But someone very, very, very close to me recently tried to kill themselves, and he deals with severe PTSD, and has for years. And he, luckily, he was not successful. It's probably the only thing that guy's failed at in his whole life, and I'm very thankful for that. I don't know why this keeps shutting off on me. Probably because I didn't charge it enough. Classic. Anyway, this is called Absence of Your Light. And I was thinking about what death is. And I was like, I don't think it's like, I don't know, it's just like the absence of good. It's the absence of that thing that brings light to you. So, yeah, here it is. This is going to piss me off all night. Song comes on the radio and you're not there to sing it, and I can't get a handle on knowing what the truth is. It's a garden overgrown, it's a mailbox overflown, it's a house, it's not a home. And the phone keeps on ringing, but no one's picking up this time. The world will stop spinning long before I'm done crying. And it won't be the darkness that keeps me up at night. Oh, it'll be the absence of your light. I got my hair cut yesterday and I went out for a walk. The neighbor gave a real nice wave, but I can't stop to talk, 'cause I'm still wandering up and down the aisles. I'm hiding hurt behind a smile. I'm trying to live without you by my side. And the phone keeps on ringing, but no one's picking up this time. The world will stop spinning long before I'm done crying. And it won't be the darkness that keeps me up at night. Oh, it'll be the absence of the light left on your bedside table. The autumn leaves, your favorite maple. The smell after the rain, it ain't as sweet. And the phone keeps on ringing, but no one's picking up this time. The world will stop spinning long before I'm done crying. And it won't be the darkness that keeps me up at night. Oh, it'll be the absence of your light. Something like that. My password is Jesse, 2 S's, I-E, in case you're wondering. It's my dog's name. Maybe don't go through my text, though. You want to do I Needed That, Dave?
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. This is produced by a gentleman named Scotty Chops. He's here tonight. Scott's one of the reasons why I've gotten to make music as long as I have. And yeah, he's great. Great producer. Thank you kindly, sir. I don't need lyrics for this song, but yeah, so I went through this period of time where we were out on the road with, it was like the first time I'd ever gotten called up to open for a tour. And the first, I think, 2 weeks was with Dean Brody on the Dirt Road Stories tour. And then the second half was with Tim Hicks and Tebe, and we were playing like small hockey barns, basically. And I got to show 2, and my voice just stopped working completely, like just no longer worked, and we went through this whole thing. And so basically I stopped writing songs for a while. I don't know, this song I feel like kind of brought me back to life. It made me feel like I still wanted to make music even though it was hard. And it was kind of the first thing that we recorded, if I remember correctly, Chops, that my voice, we were not singing 3 words at a time because I had this thing called muscle tension dysphonia where my one vocal cord was not functioning properly. Anyway, this is the acoustic version. Funny story about this is we made a country version and a rock version of this song. And I was like, fuck yeah, I love rock. Like, I grew up, you know, I did that before I did country to a degree. And we took the country version to country radio and the rock version to rock radio. And country radio went, what the hell is this? This is rock music. And then country or rock radio, and what the fuck is this? This is country music. So essentially we were just like, let's go fuck ourselves, I guess. And we play this song all the time and it kills. So here it is. It's called I Needed That. Here it is. The stripped down version. Remember this morning I was headed out the door, million things on my mind, no time to stop. All wrapped up in myself, meant to tell you goodbye, not sure if I did or not. It was traffic jam, stressing over things I had to do. Phone started ringing, looked down, it was you. We told me you loved me, I said I loved you back. Girl, I needed that. Hell, I needed that. Like a town needs a church, like a drunk needs a drink, like a rock star needs a guitar, like a heart needs a beat, like a pill needs its pain, like a farmer needs hope. You came in like rain, Lord knows I needed that. Hell, I needed that. Not every guy gets that close call, holding on second chance love that he could have lost. It took gravel, flying doors, slamming 2 months straight to voicemail every time I called. I was scared to death I'd never get you back. Girl, I needed that. Hell, I needed that. Like a town needs a church, like a drunk needs a drink, like a rock star needs a guitar, like a heart needs a beat, like a pill needs its pain, like a farmer needs hope. You came in like rain, Lord knows I needed that. Remember this morning I was headed out the door, million things on my mind, no time to stop. But your phone call and those 3 words, baby, yeah, they saved me. Like a town needs a church, like a drunk needs a drink, like a rock star needs a guitar, like a heart needs a beat, like a pill needs its pain, like a farmer needs hope. You came in like rain, Lord knows I needed that. Hell, I needed that. Oh, and I needed that. I needed that. Yeah, I needed that. I needed that. Thank you so much. Hell yeah. I took 2 Vyvanse today because my ADHD is out of control when I don't sleep well. And let me tell you, it is the Sahara Desert in my mouth right now, so it's a great time. I'd like to address the elephant in the room. Yes, my mustache is a little longer than it normally is. I apologize. I lost the cord from my trimmer in the first hotel we stayed at. So those of you who have a side profile, I'm so sorry. It's like a real soup strainer right now. Yeah. I feel better. Glad you enjoyed that. One person loved it. My job here is done. Fuck yeah. All right, so what's the song, Dave? Oh, it's in G. Cool. I wrote a song you know what song it is, Dave?
Good man.
No, it's not. We're not going to play Good Man. I'm just testing you, brother. So after
Son of Survival.
So there you go. So this whole thing happened. This song's not out yet, but I'm hoping to record it. I'm going to do a lot of that tonight, but my favorite thing is talking. Second favorite thing is singing, so you're stuck with me. And it's like a really quiet room, so if you get up to leave, it's really embarrassing for you. Anyway, Son of Survival. There's this whole thing where I was like, I moved countries, and I'm like the most unlucky guy in the world. This is how I was thinking at the time. I was like, how is it possible that when I started dating again, I met two women who have the exact same fucking problem, and they're this far apart? And then it dawned on me, I'm like, fuck, it's me. It's like, fuck. And yeah, it is, for sure. There's no doubt. So I started going to therapy more. And like, I don't know, how many people are over, show of hands, how many people are over the age of like 35 in this room? Okay, cool. How many of you are under the age of 30? Okay, excellent. Buckle up. Because right now, in my 20s, maybe I'm projecting, but I felt like I had fucking life by the balls. I was like, I know exactly what is happening. I'm dialed. And then my like mid-30s kind of started creeping in. Hit a little speed wobble. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I got divorced. I'll figure it out. It's just that. And then, now I'm like, I don't know anything. I'm like, what is happening? And all of the things that I never dealt with, that I just like threw down the basement stairs and closed the door as I started going to therapy, it was like my therapist was like, okay, like you see that string, follow that fucking string. And then like you go down the stairs and you turn the lights on and you're like, uh-oh, there's a lot of shit down here. And we started tracing it back to, when I was a kid. So I'm like, listen, I grew up in Sudbury, Ontario, very small town. Woo! My dad was a cop there, and he's a cop in the 90s. And on my 11th birthday, he told my mom he was gay. On my 11th birthday. Came home from school, mom's crying. Dad's now gay. Surprise. And it wasn't cool back then, right? Like, and not that it should be cool or not cool. It's just like it wasn't really, especially in Sudbury, Ontario, it wasn't really accepted. So that's how I learned to fight. I went to school, and one of the guys was on my dad's shift, and he told everybody in class, and I had to learn to fight because I literally got the shit kicked out of me every fucking day for like the first like 3 months. And from that moment on, I was like, okay, well, you have two options. You can either be the hammer or you can be the nail. And I was like, okay. And that's not a great way to approach life. It's not a great way to approach relationships. In case you're wondering. Anyway, I wrote a song, and it's called Son of Survival, and it's about all the reasons that I am the way that I am. Mom's on the road, dad's nowhere to be found. Raised by the TV in an empty house. No one calling me home when the sun goes down. There's food in the fridge, boy, fend for yourself. Meeting my friends on Martindale Hill. Pushing the limits of our Christian guilt. Smoke in my lungs, peach schnapps on my lips. In a lot of ways I'm still that kid with clenched hands in a fist, ready waiting to be thrown. Me and my shadow in a room all alone, praying at the altar of chaos and his daughters. Heart beating like a war drum in my chest, drowning out the calm in a loud protest. Building my own idol to the god of self-made spiral. I'm a child of the dark, I'm a son of survival. I'm a child of the dark, I'm a son of survival. Well, I walked down the aisle and all I found was fear. Therapy bills coming out my ears. Fire in my chest, hate on my lips. In a lot of ways I'm still that kid with Clenched hands in a fist, ready waiting to be thrown. Me and my shadow in a room all alone, praying at the altar of chaos and his daughters. Heart beating like a war drum in my chest, drowning out the calm in a loud protest. Building my own idol to the god of self-made spiral. I'm a child of the dark, I'm a son of survival. I'm a child of the dark, I'm a son of survival. With clenched hands and a fist ready waiting to be thrown. Me and my shadow in a room all alone, praying at the altar of chaos and his daughter. Heart beating like a war drum in my chest, drowning out the calm in a loud protest. Building my own idol to the god of self-made spiral. I'm a child of the dark, I'm a son of survival. I'm a child of the dark, I'm a son of survival. Thank you. Are we sad yet? Okay, so do we have any ex-smokers in this room? Any current smokers in this room? No, nobody? Okay. Nobody at all? You just don't want to admit it? Vapors? Come on, nicotine? Yeah. Okay, it's not as cool. I used to smoke, and then I stopped because it's not good for you. My favorite thing was whenever I'd go on a riding trip to Nashville up until like I think it was like March 2023. You could smoke in bars there. So I was like a part-time smoker when I was there. It was the best. You get I give myself one night where I'm going to get like pretty liquored up, and then I'm going to buy a pack and smoke the whole thing. So when I wake up in the morning, I never want to smoke again. But I remember I did this run of rights, and it was one of the earlier ones that I had done down there. And I went to a place called Santa's Pub, which is like if you've never been, it's great. It's a double-wide trailer in a gravel parking lot, decorated like Christmas year-round, and there's karaoke. And a gentleman by the name of Santa, was everybody affectionately called me, actually just passed a couple months ago, rest in peace, but very good guy, very great place. And I don't know, I woke up the day after and I was like, okay, I'm out of titles. I got nothing to write about because I've written, 12 songs in 14 days, and it was the last one. And I was like, man, I can't get this smell of cigarette skin off cigarette smoke off my skin. Wow, that was gross. I was like, okay, maybe I'll write about that today, because people are always like, you write what you know. And I was like, well, I stink like cigarettes. And I was like, but maybe we try and make it sexy, and this is my attempt at making cigarette smoke sexy. Here it is. Waking up with you and your bloodshot eyes, yeah, mine are too. Yeah, we had a long night. This is how it starts, and we know how it ends. Blowing smoke rings in the dark, going in circles again. Girl, you're in my head, got you in my bed, on my breath like a Marlboro. And nothing but my shirt, the covers on your curves. Sun's hanging, baby, nice and low. When you kiss me, girl, it hits me straight like whiskey. I can't leave you alone. No, it's like that second hand made us lose control, and nothing's left on us but that cigarette smoke. Well, it's barely wore off, and we're already back. Flicking ashes in the tray, sipping bourbon from a glass. Girl, you're in my head, got you in my bed, on my breath like a Marlboro. You're nothing but my shirt, the covers on your curves. Sun's hanging, baby, nice and low. When you kiss me, girl, it hits me straight like whiskey. I can't leave you alone. No, it's like that second hand made us lose control, and nothing's left on us but that cigarette smoke. One drink always turns into one more. We always wind up in the corner of a dive, till you crash into each other through my front door. 'Cause neither of us wants to say goodbye. Girl, you're in my head, got you in my bed, on my breath like a Marlboro. You're nothing but my shirt, the covers on your curves. Sun's hanging, baby, nice and low. When you kiss me, hell, it hits me straight like whiskey. I can't leave you alone. No, it's like that second hand made us lose control. Nothing's left on us, that cigarette smoke. Thank you. We're gonna put that one out in the new year, so it's a cool song. Yeah. And if you don't like it too fucking bad, you paid for a ticket. Just kidding, just kidding. I do want to say thank you for giving us your time. Like, time is such an important and expensive thing. So whenever people show up to see us play, honestly, it means the world to me. So thank you, and thank you for supporting live music in Canada, because it's a big country, and it's a lot of driving. Let's see. No, not yet. Not yet, Dave.
Okay.
Not yet. Settle, boy. Just kidding. I think I'm going to play Give and Take. Give and Take, if that's cool. My friend and great writer Jessica Hurst is here tonight, and she's from... You're from Barrie? Yeah, okay. I always think because Brock, I know. Fuck. I fucked it up. No, I'm just kidding. This is, Jess is like one of my first, when I moved to Nashville, I feel like you just kind of started coming down there to write. And I know Brock Phillips, who's also from out this way, who's a great artist. And he was like, oh, Jess is coming down. Do you want to write a song? And I was like, yeah, I guess. Like, it's always a little weird writing with someone for the first time. And it turns out Jess is a weapon, in case anyone's wondering. She's got the best titles always and great melodies. But we also share an affinity for very sad fucking music. And I think we were trying to, what's it called, Before and After? Is that what it's called? The Wheel of Fortune category, is it Before and After? Yeah, so the title, so for a long time in Nashville, the thing was like, and just in country music, it was like the flip. Everybody wanted a flip, which is what it's called. So, like, we play a song called 4 Good Years, and the flip is that 4 good years is both time and tires. That's like a flip, right? It means two different things. But then, like, all the cool kids started doing this thing called the Before and After, and I was like, I'm still not good at the flip. Why are we changing it? And so I think I said to Jess, I was like, I think I want to kind of try and do one of these Before and After style songs, because I've never done one. And she had this title called Give and Take for Granted. And I was like, wow, that's fucking great. Let's write that. And we got into our feelings, and this is one of my favorite songs, and I hope we get to record it soon. And yeah, thanks for giving me time, Jess. Appreciate you. I show up with wine never empty-handed. Bring flowers you don't water, 'cause you never make the time. Drive to you at night, leave early in the morning. Work all day while you're at home. Has it ever crossed your mind that it's give and take for granted when it comes to you and I? Darling, I'm the one who's pouring out, but you keep drinking me dry. And I'm not sure how I missed it, how I couldn't see the signs that what I give you take for granted every time. Somehow you've learned to love with one-way expectation. Have you ever seen a garden grow in soil that sees no rain? It feels like we're fading, that you don't even notice. But I'm still holding on to hope that someday you might change. But it's give and take for granted when it comes to you and I. Darling, I'm the one who's pouring out, but you keep drinking me dry. Yeah, I'm not sure how I missed it, how I couldn't see the signs that what I give you take for granted every time. Yeah, it's give and take for granted when it comes to you and I. Darling, I'm the one who's pouring out while you keep drinking me dry. Yeah, I'm not sure how I missed it, how I couldn't see the signs that what I give you take for granted every time. Yeah, what I give you take for granted every time.
Thank you. I told you we were going to be sad as hell. Let's see. This song let me do music full time, almost let me do music full time. Full time adjacent is the best way to put it. I'm doing it full time, but some months I am not surviving. Which, by the way, we have T-shirts for sale at the back of the room, and that's the best way to support an artist. So, please. Anyway, we put this song out a few years back, and yeah, I'm super thankful. It's called On Me. Here it is.
Like wings on a plane, you got me flying, I'm flying. Like a diamond on a ring, look at you shining, you're shining. You know what you're doing, the way you make me lose it. And it ain't just the music that's on, girl, well it's on, girl. You got your hands on me, your eyes on me. I don't mind you spilling that drink on me. Next one's on me, hear the night's on me. Yeah, I'm all about you. And the way you're moving it a little closer, laying your head on my shoulder, looks good on me. So if I fall for you, well that's on me. Damn you, girl, my head's spinning, it's spinning. You didn't mean to do it, but you did it, you did it. My attention, yeah, you got it. Ain't no two ways about it. And it ain't just the music that's on, girl. Hell, come on, girl. You got your hands on me, your eyes on me. I don't mind you spilling that drink on me. that's on me, and the night's on me, and I'm all about you. And the way you're moving it a little closer, laying your head on my shoulder, looks good on me. So if I fall for you, well, that's on me. Yeah, baby, I could lie, blame it on the night of that disco ball, lighting up your eyes. I could say it ain't true, I ain't falling for you, but hey, what am I gonna do when you got your hands on me, your eyes on me? I don't mind you spilling that drink on me. Next one's on me, here the night's on me, yeah, I'm all about you. And the way you're moving it a little closer, laying your head on my shoulder, looks good on me. So if I fall for you, well, that's on me. That's on me. That's on me. That's on, if I fall for you, yeah, that's on me.
Thank you. Way too happy. I'm just kidding. Yeah, let's see. So, yeah, post-divorce, I met a girl, and she was very cool. She's still very cool, actually. And I kind of fucked it up, if I'm being honest. And I don't know, I guess when you've been burned, personally, when I've been burned, I realized that anytime I felt vulnerable in a relationship, it would kind of back off, which is like, what's that called? Like avoidant attachment avoidance? I don't fucking know. Something like I paid somebody thousands of dollars to tell me about this, and I can't even remember the fucking name. Brutal. And I had never in my life had like somebody, like I told this girl when we first met, I said, hey, we can't date right now because I'm grieving the loss of a marriage. And I wasn't even sure if I could date. And truthfully, I probably shouldn't have as soon as I did because I feel like I fucked it up. But I caught myself like not wanting to date her. But then like I was mowing her lawn all the time. I was like, what am I doing? I don't even like mowing grass. Like, what's happening? And like calling her every day. And just like, I just wanted to be in her atmosphere. Yeah, anyway. I wrote this song because it's kind of what I want to be, and I haven't always been this. I haven't always been the best version of myself or how I was raised to be. Anyway, it's called Good Man. This is not recorded, but let's see if we can do it. I chase different highs every night and cold at living. Woke up in the morning, bloodshot eyes, asked for forgiveness. Till I looked in the mirror and it didn't look like me. Had to ask myself, man, who do you want to be? Well, I just want to be a good man, the kind of guy they call a good friend. Settle down on some good land. I don't need much to have it all. I just want to find a good love, build the life dreams I'm made of. Every day do the best I can. I just want to be a good man. I want to find the one that I can spend the rest of my life with, and finally be a part of something bigger than myself. Help her make some memories, and a daughter and a son. Then someday hear my maker say, well done.
I just wanna be a good man, the kind of guy they call a good friend. Settle down on some good land. I don't need much to have it all. I just wanna find a good love, build the life dreams I'm made of. Every day do the best I can, 'cause I just wanna be a good man. I just wanna be a good man, the kind of guy you'd call a good friend. Settle down on some good land. I don't need much to have it all. I just wanna bring the good love, build the life dreams I'm made of. Every day do the best I can. Cause I just wanna be a good man. Thank you. Fuck, eh? Yeah. How we feeling? You still with me? You still good? Thank you. All right, here's a song. Whenever I'm making a record, if you ask Scotty Chops, who may have already left, there's a good chance. Because did Scott leave? Scott's like a 3-song and go kind of guy. Are you here still? Fuck yeah, Chops. Woo! Scotty Chops. Super talented musician. And just bass player, all-around good guy, amazing producer. Anyway, I think you brought me this song. This was a pitch, and I think I said no at first. And Scott is like really smart because he knows that if you tell me what to do, I will be hard no all the time. But he just kind of like, I think he just kind of kept slipping into pitch folders. They'd send over groups of songs, being like, what about this? And eventually I was like, I fucking get it. I'm like, this song rips. Why don't we cut this? He's like, yeah, man, why didn't I think of that? You know? So kudos to you, Chops, for putting up with my insanity. This is maybe one of my favorite songs we ever did, man. And this is, it was written by a gentleman named Michael Hardy, also known as Hardy. And it's called 4 Good Years, and it's, to me, one of the best examples of a flip. Yeah, it was the anchor track off the record 4 Good Years. If you've never heard it and you like it, please go stream it so I can make 0.0003 cents. On some highway past some small town somewhere, cutting through the middle of the night, there's a girl in a car with a crack in her heart and a one-way tear in her eye. Couldn't fake it or take it anymore. She finally gave up trying to save him. Now she's moving on, rolling on the same damn thing she gave him. 'Cause she gave him 4 good years, 3 a.m., 2 laying gone. Girl, that ain't looking back again. Windows down, heartbreak song, burning up the blacktop ground that they're spinning on. Wheeling and dealing with the feeling like she's stealing back time that all went to waste. Yeah, when the tread wears away, well, she knows she can change those tires, but she can't replace 4 good years. 4 good years. Just a runaway 98 hand-me-down Chevrolet coupe that she got from her dad. Yeah, he always made sure they were safe and they weren't losing air with a spare in the back. And he prayed that the state never come. But if it did, his little girl be running on 4 good years. 3 a.m., 2 lane gone, girl, that ain't looking back again. Windows down, heartbreak song, burning up the blacktop ground that they're spinning on, wheeling and dealing with the feeling like she's stealing back time that all went to waste. Yeah, when the tread wears away, well, she knows she can change those tires, but she can't replace 4 good years. Well, she loved him so good, so damn good, but he just didn't know how to. She did everything she could, and now she's doing what she's gotta do. On 4 good years, 3 a.m., 2 lane gone, girl, that ain't looking back again. Windows down, heartbreak song, burning up the blacktop ground that they're spinning on, wheeling and dealing with the feeling like she's stealing back time that all went to waste. Yeah, when the tread wears away, well, she knows she can change those tires, but she can't replace 4 good years. 4 good years. On some highway past some small town somewhere, cutting through the middle of the night. And then on the demo, Hardy goes, "Tonight," like that at the end. It's really good, yeah. Thank you. This is going surprisingly well. My band never lets me play guitar because they're like, please don't. And usually they try and limit my talking too, but I feel like this is the perfect room, so thank you. I'm very pleased with myself right now, in case you're wondering. No, I'm just fucking with you. I hate myself always. Maybe She Ain't You. What do you think about that? Okay, so I'm an iron worker by trade, did structural steel for almost 4 years in a mine in Sudbury, Ontario, and Thompson, Manitoba. Yeah, I was never very good at it. They kept me around for the comedy, I promise you that. So, backstory, the first 5 years I was with my ex-wife, I decided, I'm like, hey, I'm actually gonna play music full time. And she was like, okay, have fun being a professional bartender. I was like, okay, cool. And you know, you leave a 6-figure job to play music, basically on the side and serve in restaurants. Nothing, there's anything wrong with that. I did that for years, and I was never any good at it because I can't hide what's on my face. So I left for my first radio tour. We went to the west coast of Canada. I think we was gone like 2 weeks, hit all the radio stations, or a week and a half, whatever it was. We drove because my label was trying to save money at the time, the old label. New label loves to save money too, but the old label loved to save money. So we drove, and we had enough budget to get every morning, myself and this guy, Chad Walsh. I got a tea, he got a coffee, and we would get 1 bagel with cream cheese, and we would split it. That's how much money we had. Plus gas. We stayed in hotel rooms, I kid you not, that when we'd pull in at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, the parking lot was full, and when we get up at 5 a.m., it was empty. So you know what's going on in there. Like I would wear my socks in the shower and then throw them out. That kind of hotel. It's actually just my kink, in case you're wondering. I do it in hotels now too. I can't do it without them. Not funny, I guess. Fuck. I've gone too far, Dave. Bring it back. Anyway, and then, you know when you've been with someone for so long that just by the way they're like, you come through the door and like the way they're chopping carrots or the way they're breathing or the way the air feels, you know if you're in shit or not? You know that level of intimacy, that comes over time, right, with somebody. And I got home, I had 1 day to do laundry, turn around, we were gonna go to the East Coast for 2 weeks or whatever it was. And I could just tell something was off, and I said, hey, what's going on?
And she looked at me, she turned, she had tears in her eyes, and she said, listen, I know this is your dream, and I'm never going to stop you from doing it, but it's not my dream. And I was like, okay, I understand. Like, I guess we'll talk about it. Like, I got to leave. We'll talk about it when I get home. And she was like, no, like, there's nothing to talk about. I've made up my mind. I was like, okay, well, I got to leave in like 4 hours. Cool. So I packed my stuff. But what she didn't know, well, she did know we were going on a trip. We were going to the Bahamas when I got back. And she didn't know I had bought a ring. So I went with my buddies, and I got absolutely obliterated for 7 days. To the point where I think the second last night, the night before we started writing this song, actually, I was at a blackjack table at 3 a.m, and I told the dealer to hit me, and she looked me dead in the eyes and said, absolutely not, sir, please go home. I was like, okay. A super proud moment. And so the next day, hungover as shit, I'm laying on a beach thinking about what it's like to rebuild that level of comfort with somebody, and it just felt so big. And I was talking to the guys about how, little things like whenever I'd get home, she would leave the oven light on and she'd meet me downstairs, and then I would just kind of hum and we would dance in the stove clock light. And then I started dating a little bit, 5 months later. And I thought I was good, and then little things that people would do started to remind me of her. And it kind of broke my brain a little bit. And then, you hurt someone because you're hurt. And anyway, this is a song called She Ain't You. And the short intro is, this is a song I got in trouble with 2 different women for 2 different reasons with. She's kissing my lips. I'm wondering where you've been. I'm wondering if you're out there. Are you thinking about me? Are you doing the same with him? She's holding my hand. Thank God she's fast asleep, 'cause every breath that she breathes is reminding me of the way that your heart beats. And I'll be okay, I know, but right here tonight. Well, she ain't you, the one I chased up the stairs, threw up against the wall, tore it all off, tore it all off. Yeah, I made love to her like she's you. She's got her hands stuck in my back. You tell her what I like, she pulls me and she ain't whispering. And I just close my eyes, 'cause she ain't you. Well, she ain't you. Well, does he walk you home? Oh, does he hold every door? Does he dance with you in that stove clock light? Spin you around that kitchen floor? Yeah, I'll be okay, I know, but right here tonight. Well, she ain't you, the one I chased up the stairs, threw up against the wall, tore it all off, tore it all off. Yeah, I made love to her like she's you. She's got her hands stuck in my back. You tell her what I like, she pulls me and she ain't whispering. And I just close my eyes, 'cause she ain't you. Well, she ain't you, the one I chased up the stairs, threw up against the wall, tore it all off, tore it all off. I made love to her like she's you. She's got her hands stuck in my back. You tell her what I like, she pulls me and she ain't whispering. And I just close my eyes, 'cause she ain't you.
Well, she ain't you. I just close my eyes, 'cause she ain't you. Thank you. I don't know what chord that is, but I played it. You're welcome, Dave. Fuck me. Anyway. We're still good. What time is it? It's 9. Am I done? I got time for one more. So one, just one? Okay, 1. 2? You guys got time for 2? Okay. Chops has got to go to bed. You know what? Okay, so I'm going to play the continuation of that song just for fun, because we can, and then we'll play fun songs, Dave. I promise we'll end on a high note. I don't know if I've ever said this out loud to people. The craziest thing that happened in my divorce was, well, outside of the fact that we were married for 4 months. It's about the song. I'm not just ruminating for fun here. And I was leaving, and we were doing couples therapy, blah, blah, blah. Fun times. I did this thing because she kept saying, like, and I just don't know how I feel, and, like, I don't know if I feel loved. And I was like, okay, like, maybe I'm not speaking your language. So I would say, like, what can I do to make you feel loved? And then she would say, this is basically my therapy. This is what my therapist puts up with, just so you guys know. She would say, like, well, I don't want to have to tell you. And I was like, well, I'm not a fucking mind reader. So begrudgingly, before I left, she was like, I had a trip to Nashville, actually. I wrote Cigarette Smoke on that trip. Anyway, I was like, okay, what can I do? And she was like, you know what? We had just finished renovating our house. And by we, I mean essentially me. She was like, well, you could finish building the bed we just got in the master bedroom. And it was our bed for our house. And the craziest thing is she had me build the bed that she cheated in me with, because that was the weekend that guy was coming over, which is so fucked. It's an insane, greatest songwriting fodder you could get. What a gift she gave me. Anyway, I kind of got back at her because I wrote a song. And it was never a single. I made this record. It was therapy. We were living in the same house for 5 weeks. And I think in the first 4 weeks, I wrote all the songs that ended up on the LS4 EP with my friend Emily Reed. And I wrote them as I went through the stages. And it was anger, grief, all that shit. As the waves came, I would literally just call Em and be like, we got to write a song now. And she would drop everything when we write a song. I told her, I'm like, I want to write an adult nursery rhyme. And I want to put her name in it. And I want to just fucking stick it to her. And then I was like, I can't put this song out. And then the fine folks at 604 Records from Vancouver were like, no, we think you should put this song out. And then Pure Country just did me a chain in Canada for, with Bell. They're Bell, right? Yeah, I think they're Bell. It's all over the place. So is my brain. They took this song and played it on the radio, and it was never supposed to go to radio, just for fun. And the best part about that is my hometown that I no longer lived in is a Pure Country station. So this song got played 7 times a fucking day for 2 months on every construction site that listened to country music, which was the greatest. It was so good. It's I could not have planned that better myself. It was just awesome. And then
Didn't it come out on her birthday too? Or
oh yeah, and accidentally it came out on her birthday, not on my. Yeah, that's great. That's also great. Anyway, I talk about this, but I honestly have no hard feelings because I genuinely love my life, and I'm thankful that I get to do this, and I get to do it with people who believe in me, and that's really important. Anyway, this is called L is 4. It's an adult nursery rhyme, and then we'll finish with a couple nice songs that are uplifting. They never painted a picture like this in stories I read back when I was a kid. L was for lion, girl, with my heart in your hands. Well, L is for leaving, for all of your lies, for stealing the light from the stars that you hung in my sky, for the liquor that lulls me to sleep. Well, L ain't for Lisa, love, it's for lonely and watching you leave. It's kind of nursery rhyme-ish, right? Here we go. Well, I knew his name, girl, while you still denied, 'cause my friends ran the plates of that truck in our drive. Did he have his way in a bed that was mine? See, I went through hell just to find the L is for leaving, for all of your lies, for stealing the light from the stars that you hung in my sky, for the liquor that loves me to sleep. Well, L ain't for Lisa, love, it's for lonely and watching you leave. Well, L is for losing the love of my life, for leading me on, then changing your mind. L is for leaving, for all of your lies, for stealing the light from the stars that you hung in my sky, for the liquor that lulls me to sleep. Well, L ain't for Lisa, love, it's for lonely. L ain't for Lisa, love, it's for lonely. L ain't for Lisa, love, it's for lonely and watching you leave. Thank you. Last two, Wildflowers, Neverland. Let's do it. So after I lost my voice on that tour, I was very, I don't know, I was a mess because, you know, I'd given up my job and I was like, I'm going to sing. And then I went to the first doctor and he's like, you have muscle tension dysphonia and you need to come and see me every week at $400 an hour and buy my book and all this bullshit. And I was like, fuck. And he's like, and there's no guarantees. I'm like, perfect. But he's like, if you keep coming and paying me, it'll work. Yeah, the Voice Clinic in Toronto. Dr. Hands, I think is his name. Oh, no, that was a different guy. And then I went to see this other guy whose thing was laryngeal massage. And he's like, oh, I can fix you. I fixed Shawn Mendes. And then I called Zubin, who's Shawn Mendes' guitar player, after paying this guy, like, I don't know, like $1,500. And he's like, Zubin, or he's like, Shawn has no fucking clue who that guy is. I'm like, okay, excellent. Perfect. And then I basically gave up all hope, and then finally, a dear friend and incredible artist who, you know, this industry kind of eats people alive, and we take our time, and you got to kind of step back and breaks your brain. And Jessica Mitchell, she's taking a pause at the moment, but wicked fucking singer. If you don't know Working on the Whiskey, you should check out that song. It's incredible. She's like, you should go see Dr. Jennifer Anderson in Toronto. She fixed my voice, and she fixed Jim Cuddy's voice. And I was like, okay, so I go see this girl. And she takes one look at me and she goes, everybody's wrong. She's like, you have severe swelling of your vocal cords. She's like, I believe that you have a birth defect, that you have zero tension in your esophagus. She's like, I've seen this 2 other times in your esophageal sphincter. Great word. And she's like, I've only seen this twice. And she goes, this is like, you have very bad swelling. And essentially you're starting your day where people would finish after like a concert. Your vocal cords are so inflamed, so they can't close. Like your vocal cords kind of do this. And she's like, you can't close them because they're so swollen. And she's like, the good news is we can fix it. We're going to go in and we're going to do surgery on your stomach and esophagus. She's like, the bad news is she's like, the muscles in your neck are now so strong from forcing those closed for so many years that it's actually, you're basically going to have to relearn how to sing. And I was like, oh, that sounds expensive. And I do want to, I always take a moment because this all kind of started as COVID was happening, and, you know, in order to make money as a musician, you need to put more than 5 people in a room.
Scott was really great. He navigated it with me so well. You know, he was very encouraging, dealt with all my crazy calls. And Dallas Smith, who's also part of that management team at the time, Dal called me and he was like, hey man, he's like, I've hooked you up with this girl, Chanel Guyton in Nashville. And she's a great vocal coach. She's like incredibly good at what she does. And then I had one call with her, and after the consult, she was like, yeah, it's like 265 US an hour. And I was like, fuck. So I called Dal. He's like, how'd it go? And I was like, man, like I can't afford that. Like she wants to work with me like 1 to 2 days a week for a year. And he was like, I got you, brother. He's like, never expect it back. I got you. And yeah, so support that guy because he's great. Anyway, I flew out to LA. I got all choked up. Shit, I've been not sleeping enough apparently. No, it's okay to have emotions. So I went out to LA and I was just thinking about, you know, can I afford to just rebuild for a year? And I sat under this orange tree in one of my best friend's backyards, and they are 3 dudes who score movies for a living and score like, they got into it scoring trailers. This is a really long story, I'm sorry. We might only have time for one song. Anyway, they are so fucking lazy, these dudes, because they work so hard that they paved their whole backyard. Like they were like, we don't want to cut grass. So they paved around the orange tree, and it's just concrete everywhere. And it's so fucking hot there. I'm like, what were you guys thinking? So I'm sitting there, and I don't do well smoking weed. I know it's a sin on the West Coast to say that, but I get very paranoid. And so like, for the first time in a long time, I was high out of my fucking mind. Like, I was so stoned. I'm sitting there with a guitar, and I'm like, I'm gonna write a record just for me. It doesn't matter what my voice sounds like. Nobody's around. I just wanna fall in love with writing music again. And in my very, very high state, I saw this flower growing out through this crack in this paved backyard. And I was like, man, I'm gonna be just like that flower. I'm like, life's trying to pave over me, and I'm just gonna keep growing. And I wrote this song, and it kind of became my anthem for a bit, and that's what it's about. Here it is. I'm wide awake, staring at the ceiling. Half-drunk curtains keep the devil in the dark. There's just enough light in here to hope on, enough to keep what's growing in my heart. I wanna live like the wildflowers, day in and day out. I'm pushing up through the cracks in the concrete, hell, I'm standing my ground. Through the wind and the rain, come what may, I ain't backing down. I wanna live like the wildflowers, day in and day out, day in and day out, day in and day out, day in and day out. I made a wish, and then I woke up, singing songs I wrote on stage. And when I lost my voice, I heard you. I heard you singing every day. I wanna live like the wildflowers, day in and day out. We're pushing up through the cracks in the concrete, and I'm standing my ground. Through the wind and the rain, come what may, I ain't backing down. I wanna live like the wildflowers, day in and day out, 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 day in and day out. There's something to be said about what's left when we're all gone. Just fields of wildflowers growing in the sun.
I wanna live like the wildflowers, day in and day out. I'm pushing up through the cracks in the concrete. Hell, I'm standing my ground. Through the wind and the rain, come what may, I ain't backing down. I wanna live like the wildflowers, day in and day out. Day in and day out.
Day in and day out.
Day in and day out.
Day in and day out.
Day in and day out.
Day in and day out.
Day in and day out. I wanna live like the wildflowers. Thank you. Thank you again for coming out. This is our last one. Very short, very brief. Maybe my favorite sonically song that we've ever recorded. Sonically recorded song, something like that. Please come say hi to us at the back. If you care to grab a shirt, that'd be awesome. And thank you again for giving me your undivided attention. That doesn't happen in rooms in Canada all the time. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. It really means the world. Shout out to Joe and Tyler Joe Miller, who came out tonight. Good friends of mine. Yeah, love you too, man. Also, I'm way more sober on this one than the last one. I've been thinking about that. I'm like, oh, I can't drink whiskey anymore because of that tour that we did. Anyway, this is about not giving up on your dreams. And when I was working with the ironworkers, I made the mistake of saying out loud to somebody when they were like, you need to go back to trade school and finish. And I was like, I don't really want to. And he's like, why? And I said very quietly in the lunchroom, I was like, well, because I just want to save up like 20 to 30K, make a record, buy a van, and tour Canada. And apprentices don't usually get laid off, but I came back from, for break, and there was a layoff slip on my lunch pail. And then my foreman chewed me out, and he was like, there's a lot of guys that want to do this. You're taking up space, blah, blah, blah. Your fucking head's in the clouds. You're never going to fucking make it playing music. So on nights like this, and every time that music is shit on me, or the world has kind of not been working out the way I want it to, I think about that guy's face, and I just hold it in my heart and turn it into fodder. It just fires me up. I'm like, I'm going to prove that asshole wrong. Anyway, if you're chasing a dream, please don't stop. This is called Neverland. Thank you again. Here it is. You ain't made for college towns. This place ain't meant to leave. The best days of your life stop right here at 17. Don't waste your time, just walk the line. No point in chasing dreams. Yeah. You'll talk about your glory days with your buddies at the bar. Be just another used to be that didn't get that far. If I was you, I'd park that truck and stay right where I am in Neverland. Well, maybe I'll just crash and burn and fall flat on my face. For me, it ain't the finish line, it's all about the race. And I don't wanna be another shoulda, coulda been. I wanna be the one who gave it all he had. So show them all that you can, just like that, when I get back to Neverland. Yeah, they might make fun of all your California dreams, but you'll never see the ocean from a farm in Tennessee. Sometimes you gotta trust your heart and hope they understand in Neverland. And maybe I'll just crash and burn and fall flat on my face. For me, it ain't the finish line, it's all about the race. And I don't wanna be another shoulda, coulda been. I wanna be the one that gave it all he had. Show them all that you can, just like that, when I get back to Neverland. I'll just crash and burn and fall flat on my face. For me, it ain't the finish line, it's all about the race. And I don't wanna be another shoulda, coulda been. I wanna be the one who gave it all he had. Show him all that I can, just like that. Be the man that I am when I get back to Neverland. Thank you again. We'll see you at the back. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming out tonight. It means the world. We appreciate you so much.